SK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hans.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hans in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers of the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. And let's see what he can do here today.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the first. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And they'll tap this in for birdie. Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. This one might roll into the rough. Let's have a look at Kevin Kisner from just a short time ago.
Good look here for a second shot.
That's an absolute peach. Well played. Let's return to live play now. TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hans, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Going with the hybrid. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Playing their 4th shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Looks good off the blade. Solid par putt, that. He's currently tied for 7th. Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That one's come up short. This putt is of 9 feet. This is a good chance. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. That got caught up in a few of the branches. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 7th position. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Go on, get in the hole. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, guys, I'm on the 7th hole. This is Kevin Kisner.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, you beauty! An eagle! And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Let's get back to it, shall we? already with multiple victories this season. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh, just missed that one. A tie for 4th place if he can hold this putt. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. The sixth hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Going with the 7. Oh, absolutely flushed. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Tommy Fleetwood has a one-shot advantage over the field. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Not bad. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago.
Third shot now.
High quality shot by Sergio Garcia. Well, I don't know about you at home, but I'm very excited for some playoff action, and we begin these FedEx Cup playoffs right now. This is the first event, and Rich, there's a lot of excitement about it. How do the players feel going into this opening event of the playoffs?
Well, 125 guys have their eye on the prize now, don't they? Now, the top players, they are looking to close out the season in fine fashion and win the FedEx Cup Championship, but there's still a lot of golf to be played, Luke. Every player does have a realistic chance, or a chance. Let's not say realistic, because number 125, he's got to run the tables if he wants to win the FedEx Cup. But in saying that, it gives everybody an opportunity to finish the year out on a high note. Those 125 know they have a job for next year, so they're excited. The 70 are trying to move into the 30s, so on and so forth. So everybody has something to play for at the end of the day.
Six feet remaining to the cup. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the 5-wood. It's a little wayward.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt to move into a tie for third. And that brings to an end that hole. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Time to resume the play at the 10th hole. Even for the day, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Yeah, quality shot that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet.
Go in. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
I know you're disappointed, but don't let it affect your head. Make the next one. Putting for bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. We've reached the beginning of the back nine. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That's tidy. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
A spot in the all-important top 5 coming up if you can hold this. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. Nicely holed, and for par.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
From down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
Heck, oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. You know what they say, never up, never in. And this putt coming up for his par. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
From about 200 yards out, 4 shots behind our leader. Opting for the 5-wood. Left yourself an opportunity.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. Get in the hole. Nice judge's speed. You should be proud of that one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm down on hole number 14. This is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
3 consecutive bogeys. That's bad momentum. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Well played. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though. The excitement, it's starting, you can hear it.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? 5 feet coming up to the cup. And that'll be a bogey.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 14th, and this is Tony Finau.
This one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. Oh, this looks pure. Well, what a lovely putt to make. And what a way to jump into the top 10. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 5 strokes behind. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That one's heading down Broadway. From about 100 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Yeah, that one will play.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm over on the 18th, guys. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a good putt to make. It'll move you inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. It was on a good line. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Looking really good. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Just 3 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, just down on the 18th hole as Kevin Kisner gets ready to hit.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Nicely done. Sitting at +1. Well, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green. big, deep bunker right and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Not a bad line, this one. From around 220 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Putting for eagle here. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And that signs off on today's round. Well, that's a shame. Off to a great start, but ultimately they blew it.
They did. It was, they had everything going in the front 9, and all of a sudden they make the turn, and where does it go? Right down the toilet.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.